Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to deep dive into a layer 1 blockchain designed to allow different blockchains to communicate and share data securely. This project is called Flare Network, and I'll give my thoughts, as always, on how many Flare I think you'll need to be a millionaire in this bull run with detailed price predictions. I'll cover Flare's tokenomics, explain a huge announcement that Flare is bringing decentralized finance to XRP, compare Flare versus Chainlink to see which one is better, and also the future outlook for Flare as well. And if you find this content useful, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to help support the channel. Okay, now let's begin. About Flare. Flare Network is a layer 1 blockchain built on the Ethereum Virtual Machine that enables interoperability and provides decentralized access to external data from other blockchains. It uses two core protocols, which are the Flare Time Series Oracle, a decentralized oracle mechanism for price and data feeds, and the Flare Data Connector, which is used to verify that a required action occurred on another chain, enabling cross-chain interoperability and allowing dApps to trust off-chain data without relying on centralized companies. Flare uses a proof-of-stake consensus to secure its blockchain, allowing users to lock up their FLR tokens to validate transactions and earn rewards, while validators can provide decentralized data feeds through the Flare Time Series Oracle. FLR is a native utility token of the Flare network and is used to pay transaction fees, secure the network through staking, and important for the overall running of the network. And the main use cases I see with Flare are cross-chain interoperability and data-driven DeFi to securely bring off-chain data onto the blockchain for use in applications including decentralized finance and real-world asset tokenization. In simple terms, it allows blockchains like Bitcoin, which doesn't have smart contract functionality, to interact with smart contracts and enable it to exchange data and unlock added value. And so Flare basically acts as a data layer that enables functionality and interoperability for a wide variety of digital assets and use cases across the cryptocurrency space. FXRP and the F-Asset system went live on the Flare mainnet on September 24, 2025, and this basically enables the use of XRP in DeFi applications on the Flare network, including lending, liquidity provision, and borrowing on platforms. And why this is a big deal is XRP couldn't directly interact with smart contracts up until this FXRP announcement. Flare supply and tokenomics. Flare initially launched with a total supply of 100 billion tokens, with a current circulating supply of around 82.96 billion tokens. However, due to Flare's inflationary token model, the current total supply has increased to currently around 104.76 billion FLR tokens. And the reason the Flare network has an inflationary model is to reward data providers and participants in the Flare Time Series Oracle. FLR is a native utility token of the Flare network and is used to pay transaction fees, secure the network through staking, and important for the overall running of the network. Wrapped FLR is an ERC20 token version of the Flare's native FLR token. It is created by locking up FLR into a smart contract, allowing it to be used in various decentralized applications and smart contracts. And the key uses for it include delegating voting power to FTSO data providers, participating in network governance to allow token holders to vote on future updates to the network, and also acting as collateral within DeFi protocols for lending and borrowing as well. The initial token distribution of Flare is as follows. 58.3% is allocated to community FLR allocation, 22.9% is allocated to Flare development and investment entities, 2.1% is allocated to burned backer tokens, and finally 16.7% is allocated to Flare team advisors and early backers. Separate from the annual inflation, the initial public distribution amount of 24.2 billion FLR allocated to the public is being released in 36 months, called the Flare Drops, with the initial airdrop starting in January 2023 and ending on the 30th of January 2026, and any airdrop tokens that have been unclaimed within a 67-day window each month are burned. And Flare is currently listed on most of the top centralized exchanges, including Coinbase, Bybit, and OKX, which is really important as it makes it easier for crypto investors to be able to buy the FLR token. XRP DeFi on Flare. It was announced on September 24, 2025, FXRP and the F-Asset system went live on the Flare mainnet that enabled the use of XRP in DeFi applications on the Flare network, including lending, liquidity provision, and borrowing on platforms. To understand what it is, F-Asset system is the technology that bridges XRP to Flare, while FXRP is a token used on Flare, and XRP, a top cryptocurrency by market cap, wasn't able to directly integrate with smart contracts, meaning it couldn't be used in DeFi applications like decentralized exchanges or lending platforms. But this announcement changed that by allowing XRP holders to turn their XRP into yield-generating asset within the Flare DeFi ecosystem. How it basically works is the F-Asset system creates a bridge that allows you to lock your XRP on the XRP ledger and receive a representative token FXRP in return on the Flare network. and it is non-custodial, meaning you do not have a trust or central entity. Your security is maintained through smart contracts. And the key benefits once you have your FXRP is you can use it to borrow against it, earn passive income via yield generation, earning up to 10% APY, and all with the knowledge it is done completely on-chain. The launch of FXRP is part of a broader strategy known as XRP DeFi that aims to bring the hundreds of billions of market cap from XRP into the DeFi ecosystem, which could prove to be a big deal for Flare, so let's see. The Flare Time Series Oracle. The Flare Time Series Oracle, a decentralized oracle system that securely feeds real-time external data like crypto prices to smart contracts and uses independent providers who are rewarded for accuracy. This ensures a fast, reliable and manipulation-resistant data feed for DeFi applications built on Flare. It aims to solve the oracle problem of being able to provide accurate, tamper-proof data that isn't manipulated by incentivizing data providers and token holders through Flare's built-in reward mechanism. How it works is a network of independent data providers gather external data, for example XRP or Bitcoin prices from various sources. Next, providers then submit their data estimates to the Flare Time Series Oracle, who aggregate the estimates forming an accurate average and rewards providers who submit accurate data and penalizing inaccurate submissions. The Flare Time Series Oracle is built directly into the Flare's core protocol, and so is able to leverage the network's full economic security, and FLL token holders can delegate their tokens to data providers, enabling them to earn a share of the rewards for supporting data accuracy. So in simple terms, the Flare Time Series Oracle focuses on data, for example prices that change frequently using competitive data providers. Flare Data Connector. The Flare Data Connector is used to verify that a required action occurred on another chain, enabling cross-chain interoperability and allowing dApps to trust off-chain data without relying on centralized companies. It works by requiring multiple data providers to confirm that a data is valid, storing proofs on-chain and allowing smart contracts to verify authenticity, making it secure, reliable and resistant to manipulation. So in conclusion, the Flare Data Connector acts as a secure decentralized bridge that brings real-world and cross-chain information onto Flare in a way that smart contracts can trust and use reliably. Flare versus Chainlink. Flare and Chainlink are both blockchain, data and interoperability protocols, but both have different primary goals. Flare is a layer 1 blockchain built for data, while Chainlink is a decentralized industry leader oracle network, connecting smart contracts to external data. Next, when it comes to oracle mechanism, Flare uses the Flare Time Series Oracle for price and data feeds, and Chainlink uses the Chainlink data feeds with decentralized node operators. When it comes to market position, Chainlink is the market leader in providing data for DeFi and real-world assets, while Flare is newer to the market, considered the underdog but with high potential. And finally, in terms of market cap, Flare has a current market cap of around 822 million at time of recording, and Chainlink has a market cap of 8.7 billion. So in summary, Flare is best for high-speed data-enabled smart contracts, bringing non-smart contract assets like XRP or Bitcoin into the DeFi space, while Chainlink is the proven leader in its industry-standard data feeds and cross-chain messaging across established networks like Ethereum. Key points of Flare. Flare has many advantages that make it a great protocol. These include interoperability. Flare allows blockchains like XRP, who can't directly interact with smart contracts, to interact, unlocking liquidity and enabling cross-chain functionality. EVM compatible. Flare makes it easy for Ethereum developers to build on Flare, offering scalable smart contracts. Flare Time Series Oracle. Built directly into the Flare blockchain, it is a decentralized, highly accurate oracle system that delivers off-chain data to smart contracts, and with over 100 independent data providers, ensures it's resistant to manipulation. And passive income. Users can delegate their FLR tokens to data providers in the Flare Time Series Oracle system to earn rewards. How many Flare to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Okay, so before we look at the price predictions for Flare in this bull run, let's remind ourselves of Flare's previous all-time high price, which was 0.0797 of a cent back in January 2023. With this information about the previous all-time high price, let's now look at the current market cap of one of its main competitors in the space, Chainlink. As we can see, the current market cap of Chainlink is 8.7 billion, and I believe that Chainlink will go much higher than this in this next bull market. However, in my opinion, I don't think Flare will get to Chainlink's current market cap in this bull run. But with that said, on the conservative end of my price prediction, and not financial advice, just my opinion, if Flare was able to increase its market cap to around 6 billion in this bull run, then this would give it a price of 0.075 of a cent. On the mid-range of my price prediction, if Flare was able to get to a market cap of around 12 billion in this bull market, then this would give it a price of 15 cents. And finally, at the top end of my price prediction, if Flare was able to get to a market cap around 16 billion, which would put it much higher than Chainlink's current market cap today of 8.7 billion, then this would give it a price of 20 cents. I believe a price high of 0.075% could be possible in this bull run. But how many Flare would you need to be a millionaire in this next bull run? Using a crypto profit calculator, if we enter the current price and the predicted sell price of 0.075 of a cent, we can see it would require a big investment of $133,000 at today's price to get to $1 million mark in this bull run. If we do the same again, but this time set the sell price at the mid-range of our price target prediction of 15 cents, you would need an investment of $67,000 at today's price to get to $1 million mark in this bull run. And at the very high range of our price prediction, if Flare was able to get to the 20 cents price prediction, this would require an investment today of $50,000 to get to the $1 million mark in this bull run. At the 0.075% price prediction, you would need to buy around 13 million Flare, which is an investment of $133,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in this bull run. At the mid-range of our 15 cent price prediction, you would need to buy around 6 million Flare tokens, which is an investment of $67,000 in this bull run. And finally, at the 20 cent price prediction, you would need to buy around 5 million Flare tokens, which is an investment of $50,000 at today's price to become a millionaire with Flare in this bull run. Flare future outlook. I believe Flare does unlock real value for assets like XRP and Bitcoin that are not currently on smart contract chains, and so making it a great platform for DeFi and data-driven applications. Also, with Flare listed on most of the top centralized exchanges like Coinbase, Bybit and OKX, I feel this is important for making it easy for crypto investors to buy the FLR token as well. Ultimately though, Flare's outlook will depend on whether it can safely scale its XRP-focused DeFi, as if successful, this could look to attract further credible DeFi integrations and liquidity to Flare moving forward. So let's see. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, I think you'll like this video next, and please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to help support the channel and be notified when I post my next video. Thank you.